Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to discuss a very important and commonly asked question: why vaccines must be stored between 2 to 8 degrees Celsius. You may have noticed that the vaccines are always kept in the refrigerator in hospitals, clinics and vaccination centers. But what happens if the temperature goes above or below this range? Why exactly only 2 to 8 degrees Celsius is recommended? In this video, we will explain the scientific reason behind it in a very simple way. So, watch till the end to clearly understand this concept. So, before we start, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon. So, this channel brings simple explanation of the pharmacy, medical, and health science topics for students and everyone. What are vaccines first? So vaccines are the biological preparations. They contains a weakened or a kill microorganisms or parts of the microorganisms like proteins or antigens. These components help our immune system recognize and fight the diseases. So the vaccines do not treat disease. They prevent the disease by creating the immunity in advance. Since vaccines are made from the biological materials, they are very sensitive to environmental conditions, especially temperature. Why temperature control is important? Vaccines are not like tablets or the capsules. So most vaccines contains a proteins. So these proteins are very sensitive substances. If proteins are exposed to the unsuitable temperatures, they lose their structure. So once the structure is damaged, what will happen? The vaccine loses its effectiveness. So maintaining correct temperature is highly essential to keep the vaccine safe, stable and effective. Why exactly 2 to 8 degrees Celsius? The temperature range of 2 to 8 degrees Celsius is called the cold chain temperature. At this temperature, the vaccine proteins remain stable, chemical reactions slow down, microbial growth is prevented, and the vaccine potency is maintained. This range is cold enough to prevent the degradation, but not too cold to cause the freezing damage. That is why this specific range is chosen here. What happens if temperature is too high? If vaccines are stored above 8 degrees Celsius, the heat causes the protein denaturation. The three-dimensional structure of the protein is destroyed here. So, as a result, the vaccine loses potency, the immune responses become weak, and the vaccine may fail to protect the person. Even if the vaccine looks normal, its effectiveness may be lost. This is very dangerous because people think they are protected, but actually, they are not. What happens if vaccine freeze? Freezing is also harmful to vaccines, especially vaccines containing adjuvants like aluminum salts. When vaccines freeze, the ice crystals form, the protein structure is damaged, and the vaccine particles clump together. So, once frozen, the vaccines usually cannot be destroyed even after thawing. The vaccine becomes ineffective. So that is why the vaccines must never be stored below 2 degrees Celsius. Cold chain system explained. So cold chain is a system used to maintain the vaccine temperature from manufacturer to the patient. So it includes the cold storage units, refrigerators, ice lined refrigerators, cold boxes, the vaccine carriers. Throughout the transportation and the storage, the temperature is continuously monitored here. If cold chain breaks at any point, the vaccine may become useless. So, how temperature is monitored? To ensure the vaccine safety, the temperature monitoring devices are used. These includes thermometers, data loggers, the vaccine vial monitors. So health workers regularly check the temperature and record it daily. So if temperature goes outside 2 to 8 degrees Celsius, the vaccine may be discarded. Why this is important for the public health? So vaccines protect the millions of lives. If the vaccine lose potency, what will happen? The disease outbreaks may occur. Proper storage ensures the effective immunization, public trust in vaccination, prevention of the disease spread. That is why strict guidelines are followed worldwide. Conclusion. So, to summarize, the vaccines must be stored at 2 to 8 degrees Celsius because they are sensitive biological products. So, both heat and freezing can destroy their effectiveness. So, maintaining cold chain is highly essential to ensure the vaccines remain safe and effective. So, final subscribe line. So, if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more pharmacy and the medical topics explained simply. So, thank you for watching.